All right, all right. Well, hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. This is how
This
we
is
do it
not our music, but this is how we do it on Monday afternoon at 6 o'clock.
every Monday. Every Monday. Let's see if I can get this to do this.
Hope you guys had an exciting week, exciting weekend, and got off to a great 2026. I thank you that everything that I did wrong is buried in 25. Got a chance to start all over again. What is it? Reboot, reboot, start all over again. Fresh, blessed, and anointed, peaceful, healthy, loving. Hey, I'm in a good place. Got my baby with me. Sidekick, road dog, buddy, friend, partner, lover, all them good stuff.
He's back.
Yeah.
I don't know where all this is coming from because I'm like, we done reverse roles today.
Yeah.
So y'all see I got my ATL shirt on.
Yep. I got on my Falcon, Grady Jarrett, dad of Jesse Tuggle from Griffin, Georgia. So he's gonna be in the Ring of Honor. His dad's in the Ring of Honor for the Falcons, so that's gonna be great.
What you got your Falcons jersey? Oh, it's still football season, right?
As far as I'm concerned, it's playoff time. This is the best time of the year. Man, I tell you, we had some good college games. I want to give a shout out to, I don't know if he's on here yet, my brother Chris. I just appreciate him being my friend and loving on me. And we have had some great personal one-on-one talk. You got to have that one person that you can go to and talk about anything that you wouldn't talk to nobody else about. Sometimes even your mate, because sometimes they don't understand from a male perspective. Now, I'm not talking about keeping secrets from one another, because I can talk to Darlene. That's one thing about it. We talk to her about anything, even herself. And I appreciate it with her that she never get upset about when I say something to her that maybe not be favorable, and she don't change. And I love that about her. We can just talk. We can communicate.
Yeah, so I'm over here changing.
Editing.
Yeah, I got to edit the conversation for today because I started it out correctly. Baby, you keep talking though, because I want to fix this. I got to make this.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Okay. Well, I see Yvonne Holmes there. I see. Can't see everybody over there. Gwen, I see Gwen over there. I can't see them.
Let's see. There, I fix it now.
Okay.
Look, I tell you this. That StreamYard.
Brodell Jones
helped you do some stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to fix the title because I knew that wasn't the title. That was last week's title, which was on Loving Out Loud. Today's topic has shifted. Hey, everybody. Good to see you guys, our faithful watchers.
Yeah, really got some rest today. Yeah. Just chill today, really just stayed in and stayed warm.
I worked some, but I'm telling you, I'm having a little bit of a challenge getting back from the holidays because I still feel like I'm those 2 weeks off where we didn't really do anything other than we went and did our staycation. But I'm struggling getting back to my normal, and the reason
I think everybody's struggling.
Right. The reason why I say that is because Fuller, Mondays is his day off. I work every day, although Fuller's at home when I'm working because I work from home on Mondays and Fridays. So Fuller seems to think that I'm also not working and that I'm at home. So today, I'm gonna get to that, baby. We got to do our recap first.
Okay.
We'll hey everybody, good to see you guys again. What's going on, Tawanza, and everybody else, Val and Vera and Verdell and Von Holmes, Gwen, everybody else that's on our YouTube channel that watches that we don't always get to shout out to.
Let me just say this too.
And Clee,
Vera and her husband Elliot, aka Uncle Boo, Linda DY, they're doing a divorce care ministry for World Changers Church International. And if someone's divorced or you know someone who divorced who need ministry to or want to be a part of a safe community where they could talk and get out their feelings or just learn what it takes to make the next step, to make the right decision. Because they might want to get married again, but you want to make sure they don't marry the same old Joe. So,
same old Joker.
Join the group.
He said Joker. Joe. I'm sorry.
You can DM me and I'll forward you the information. So, I think it'd be ministry. I think it'd be helpful to you. So that's my plug for them. Hey, Ms. Norma.
Hey, Ms. Norma. Can I ask a question, baby?
Yes.
Is anybody else hot and cold all at the same time? Right now it's hot and I'm cold at the same time. The last few days, don't be talking about no menopause. I'd have been through the menopause phase.
Last night, cold as it was outside, I wake up in the middle of the night and the fan is on. What's wrong with that?
I know somebody's saying you should take off that doggone sweatshirt. It was, look, the heat, we got the fireplace going on. I just turned on the heat because it was cold in the room.
It's still cool in here.
I think I may be having a second dose of menopause going on, but it's hot and it's cold.
Think about that.
Okay, so y'all, we're gonna recap what we did this weekend. Just not that you guys care, but just that's what we do on Godfidence. This is every Monday at 6 p.m. Full said it already, but Friday was a college playoff. Anybody watch football? I know some of you guys don't, but we are avid football watchers, and so had college football, Oregon, and who?
Well, originally, date night was planned to go see Hell's Kitchen about the life of Alicia Keys. I talked to ones about it. To ones I'm talking, but they want you to pay $200 and some each. I don't mind paying the $200 and some. I mean, because good entertainment, it's gonna cost you. But I want to be able to choose my seat. And we couldn't choose the seat. We could choose the area, but we couldn't choose the seat. So, and then we remember college football. That's entertainment that we can get at home for free.
Yeah, and we were gonna go out to dinner, and then we said, you know what? We just ordered some Chinese from our favorite little spot that delivers that Tawanza done turned us on to. So we go and pick it up and brought it on back. And so, but we watched college football all day Friday night. And look, my mama watched some football. Just like
I'm serious.
Blondine Grill.
Fuller, who come on next? Fuller.
91. My mama 91, but my mama be into some football. She be watching it. And then Saturday we did the same thing. I had a sorority meeting Saturday.
Matt, my youngest son, Matt was here, stayed over the weekend since Thursday, I think.
Yep.
And
I made gumbo.
No, he stayed since Wednesday because he went to Bible study with me.
Yeah, that's right. He did.
Right.
Yeah. I made some gumbo from scratch, and so we enjoyed that.
No, you put your foot in that gumbo.
It was good.
I mean, this was the best. That Matt loved your gumbo, boy.
I'll tell you
Matt ate about four bowls and took a bowl home with him. Boy,
David used to make gumbo, and I'd be kind of watching him, but I really didn't master it. And so here lately, of course, for the holidays I make it, but I done got pretty good at it.
It was good. I'm talking about really. It was, it was always good, but this is the best you made.
I figured
the last two times.
Yeah, I figured what it is because my, David's sisters, my sister-in-law, they would always buy the whole blue crab, and they would. I don't know if they cook it live, but they would get a blue crab. So this time I got a blue crab, and from the little Chinese to like seafood, little butcher shop places that do
New Orleans style though.
New Orleans style, right? And so I cut it up, and it was already garlic seasoning in it, and then I use some other things like hot sausage. If y'all making gumbo, you gotta use some hot sausage, the kind you gotta roll up with your hand and put it on the pan along with other sausages, and then you gotta bake it in the oven, drain off all that grease, and then that adds the seasoning, and then I use the regular. Gumbo is not cheap to make. That's why they charge so much at Papa Do's and all those fancy places. It is expensive to make, and it takes some time to make it. So did that, and so then we watch more football on Saturday. NFL though, and what's going on with this? What's going on with the Steelers? Are they out of it? I have to think about it. Are they out of it? They back
still won.
Yeah, they still in it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna cheer for them, but they didn't play this weekend. That we got the Packers and the Bears played. I was glad to see the Bears win. I ain't no Bear fan, but I was glad to see them win.
Man, I was pulling for the Bears. I lived in Chicago 4 years, so I'm an old Bear fan. Yeah. I've not been rooting for them lately, but they got a good quarterback. They got a good team. I like to see them. I like to see the underdog rise. So I'm looking for the faculty to come out this year. It depends on what coach they get and everything. I don't know about Matt Ryan in the front office. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's a good move or not. I think they maybe should have got somebody with more experience. But I think we need a name coach, somebody who demand respect instantly with that name.
Look, Fuller always says everything happens at the speed of relationships. Right. So Matt Ryan got a lot of favor.
Yeah. He's married in the
paper. Yeah, I don't think he's married. I think something. I forgot what I read. Oh, y'all look here. Let just something FYI. I know y'all a lot of you guys probably use ChatGPT, but Fuller and I have really been using it, like not just high level things, but like really asking it questions and asking it to go in deeper in conversations for us and, telling us the game scores, whatever it is, writing stuff for. So if y'all are not down with the ChatGPT, just put it on your phone, talk on your phone on what you just wanted. Because I had to tell Fuller one time, I said, baby, just talk on your phone and just regular language and just the same conversation you would be asking me, ask the ChatGPT. So I'm saying that we've been talking about convenience at our church on Sundays, and some things are good for convenience, and then other things that pastors already dealt with.
It's just like money.
Yes,
money is not good or bad.
Yeah,
it's who possesses it. Who possesses it? So
yeah. How are you guys doing? How was y'all's weekend? Did anybody do anything?
Sandra Taylor,
Greg
Brown, Gregory.
Yeah. So anybody do anything fabulous? Look, go Miami and go Canes. Who is that?
Miami, the Hurricane. That's their team. Miami. Michael Irvin.
Yeah, Michael Irvin will get that head fixed. Lord Jesus. Okay, great. Tell Mike to cut that off. Yeah. So anyway, which leads us, babe.
Who said go Miami?
That was Greg. Right.
Well, I'm with him. I'm pulling that's a Southern team. I'm pulling.
It is. You're right, because Carson Beck. I was a little
bit. He played Georgia.
Yeah, I was torn the whole Mike, but I was glad for Carson Beck. He did.
But Indiana got a whipstick, boy. Woo! Yeah. They got grown men on their team. The average age is 23.
Literally
23.5.
Right.
The average age. They don't play 5-6 years. These grown men playing for them.
Literally.
That's a pro team.
Yes, y'all. So look, which brings us to current, what we're going to talk about tonight. But I tell you, I was saying at the very beginning how I'm still recovering from the holidays. So today, Fuller, again, I work from home on Mondays and Fridays. I worked this morning, but last night, y'all. Let me know if y'all know anything about this. Hey, Jada, what's going on? Last night, I took a Tylenol PM. If y'all know anything about Tylenol PM, any kind of PM, if you take it, you guarantee you're going to sleep. But the challenge that I know is that when I take it, it carries over. Like for at least half of the rest of the following day. One? I took 2.
Okay.
But it carries over. So it really brings me all the way to rest point. So Fuller, this morning, I got up, started working, and then Fuller says, as if I don't work, you guys, he says, Darlene, he texts me. Talk about convenience. Fuller texts me, we're in the same house.
He was working.
He in the bed. I was working, and he hates to come into the office because he never knows when I'm on a meeting. So he texts me and he says, you want to come back to bed? And I said, you know what? I never say this, do I?
I was shocked.
I said, give me 10 minutes. And I said, I'm coming back. Because I'd slept late today too. And that was unusual because I never sleep late. I'm always jumping up, got to be up. And like even this weekend, had to go sorority meeting, so I had to get up early. So really there's no downtime. And Fuller talks about, always going. So, but I got back in bed, y'all. I haven't been back in bed since, don't tell nobody. What was that, 2 o'clock? No, I thought I had a 2:30 meeting. So 2 o'clock, we just waking up at 5 o'clock. I thought we was going to have to do Godfidence from the bedroom and hold the laptop in the thing. Because I'm telling you, this sweatshirt is just only a covering for the other garment. That Darlene getting right back in the bed. Look at Twanza talking about she proud of me. I appreciate that, Twanza. Because
that's right, Twanza. She need to.
Look, and then Twanza talking about that PM don't play. Look.
Learn how to rest.
If y'all want to get some rest, that PM will bless you.
Learn how to rest.
So
Yvonne has something up about them tonight. I'm gonna think about it. I forgot about the Monday Night Football.
Okay, what is
so Pittsburgh must play
we play tonight, she said. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Good to know. But I'm getting back into bed one. Yvonne Holmes, I'm getting back. But okay.
Well, you know I'm getting in with you then because I don't miss no opportunities to get my rest.
Look, I'm telling y'all that will bless you. And I'm not saying take no drugs because because it brings you all the way to relax mode, and I needed that.
Yeah.
Because I'm always but yesterday, you guys, when we got home from church, Fuller and I were just chatting, and we talked about a few things. But one of the conversations was about being kind. And Fuller always talks about people come to him and they're like, oh, Fuller, Bishop Fuller or Kenny, you are so sweet. You are so. I'm like, Fuller, how they're just not stroking you and just saying that? You just be thinking everybody think you so kind, and he is. And so he said, what was you saying to me?
I said, because you were saying it was kind of sarcastically.
There was another part of the conversation. I don't remember what it was now.
And I said, I am kind. He said, well, how you know the people not just saying that to say something? I said, I know at least 90% of the people that come to me to say I'm kind, they have experienced my kindness. And I know I'm kind. I don't have to, well, are you sure? I said, I'm sure that I'm kind. I said, that's who I am. That's my nature. And I don't have to try to be kind or act like I'm being kind. That's just who I am. I know I'm kind. And for a person to be on the other side of my kindness, they really would have to have done something that really peed me off really bad. Mm-hmm. And then I probably had to come back later on about a day or so and tell them, I'm sorry. And sometimes because of my attitude, I might have to say it because of my attitude, but I never hold nothing against anybody or anything. So I don't have no unforgiveness. So can't nothing come from the opposite of that but love and kindness. And I believe in what I said. Love and kindness is always in season. And I always want to display it. Not on purpose, but it's purpose because that's who I am. From a sibling up to now. Not only from my siblings, they'll tell you the same thing. And my friends will tell you, Kenneth Fuller is good to have a friend because he know how to be kind.
Here go the people that really like you a lot and love you a lot. Right. And doggone Twans are talking about. He really is one of the kindest men I have ever met. And the Fuller. Okay, so I say that with tongue in cheek, you guys. I just be playing with Fuller. He knows I'm just saying stuff. But I remember when me and Fuller, I was secretly letting my girlfriends know, Twanza being one of them, that Fuller and I were talking.
She took my shoe on my heart.
She did. Fuller, I don't think they really didn't know each other, right? And so I was over at Fuller's house in Fayetteville. And he hadn't sold his house yet. We were getting ready. He was getting ready to sell it. And so I told Twanza, man, that thing broke down crying. And she was like, Ollie, I love Mr. Fuller. He is so wonderful.
I was in the car with you.
I was telling her we were actually in the living room, I guess. And then you had that sunroom. Uh-huh. And I had gone in there and was talking to Twanza, you have some people biased to you. And then I think I asked him, so when you talk about being kind, Fuller said, well, 90%. And I said, so what about what's the other 10%? So y'all are probably like, darling, why are you asking him that? Because we be just having conversations, just in general, about being nice and kind and love. And we talk. So I said, well, what about the other 10%? Do you remember what you said? You said that there was a pastor friend of yours. You don't have to call his names. And you said.
Once there was a pastor, I knew this pastor, local pastor, this other prophet, evangelist was coming to speak for him. And so they went out to lunch. And while they were out to lunch, they got in a conversation. And my name came up. And when my name came up, the evangelist prophet was trashing me, dogging me out. And that host pastor was a friend of mine. And he said, hey, look, man, you can't speak for me. He said, what do you mean I can't speak for you? He said, if you can't get it right with Kenneth Fuller, he said, you can't get it right with nobody. Until you get it right with Fuller, you can't come to my church and speak.
Wow.
Because he said, I know Fuller. Mm-hmm. And if you can't get along with Fuller, he said, hey, you can't get along with nobody. And that was the stance he made.
Yeah.
I don't mind telling the host pastor, Gary Taylor. Pastor Gary Taylor, friend of mine.
Yeah. So, so Fuller and I have these conversations about just relationships and being kind and so I said to him, I said, so babe, I said, am I a kind person to you? And what'd you say?
No.
Y'all know what he said.
No. I told Darlene she one of the kindest people I know. Even if she's disappointed with me or something I said or done, she asked me to do it. I didn't do it when she wanted to be done.
Women, wives.
She still fix my plate, bring it to me. If I'm in the other room, sometimes I'm in the kitchen, sometimes I'm in the office, or either I'm in the bedroom. Mm-hmm. Either way, she bring it to me. Anything else you want, what you want to drink. It's always kind of willing that if she's out, I can call her. It might be in a different direction. I didn't want to come out, but I'm just used to, I got some meds I need being picked up. And you might be in the other direction, darling. I get them. I said, no, you're in a different direction. I was just trying to check. For each other, and she'll go and get it. I mean, she just really kind and just considerate. I mean, not only just for me, but my boys, mad and cheat. She make sure if he's here, he has what he wants to eat. If there ain't enough, make sure he has enough. This loving kindness, and it works well. We talk about loving kindness every day, and we try to put it on display every day. Yeah. And it just makes life easier. It's hard to me. It's hard to be mean. It's hard to be what's another word? Not just mean, but contrite.
Just mean, just
rude. It don't. What?
Ask ChatGPT.
What Dexter saying? Whatever you sow, that's what you sow, you reap. You know. And so if you sow love and kindness, that seed somewhere, and it's somewhere going to grow. So you'll always be blessed when you are in season.
That was Dexter. He said, "Love is the motivating factor." Checkmate. Love, you are truly gifts to the body of Christ. Yes, thank you so much, Dexter. Yeah, but maybe that brings me.
We gotta have Dexter and his wife. Yeah, they newlywed, so yes, we gotta have Dexter on.
Yes,
so check out calendar, Dex.
Yeah, Glover said malicious. That's another word for mean. Yeah. And kind, and so, but they say not talking.
And Jay Glover is one of them kind people too.
He
always showing love.
Yes,
he's a love doctor. He's a love doctor. He that's his ministry. He's gonna do a meeting in San Antonio. Love conference.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he's gonna expand his ministry.
Okay. Look at there. Come on, Glover. And so, you guys, that this is not our topic for today. However, it blends into our topic, which is being facetious. Your cell phone is too loud. So later on that night.
Oh, I forgot that.
Full and I just be sitting around and things that bother me sometimes. I ease into the conversation. And he'll say a sarcastic way, but I'll be looking at him, and this is what our church was talking about conveniences yesterday. Sometimes we miss out on enjoying each other in relationship. Okay, married couples, dating couples, whatever. We miss out on spending time with one another. I'm guilty of it too. I'm not poking fun at Fuller and nobody else, but be right here. Scrolling. So let me find something. This fully off. I'll be watching TV. Fuller have the reel up really loud. He'll be watching whatever it is. So it's really loud, like this, y'all. This is not our music, so y'all don't cut us off. This Fuller. I'll be like, baby, your cell phone is up kind of loud. And so then Fuller says to me, it was profound, you guys, which is part of the topic tonight, because I can't get past the love I have for Fuller because he corrects me in such a kind way. And so, we talked about, just the kindness part. But then when I was telling Fuller, I said, your phone, I said, baby, every time I sit over on the couch, your phone is so loud. I said, babe, do you not hear that your phone is loud and I'm trying to watch TV? And then Fuller says,
you check your own. I said, not only yours are loud. I said, but you be in the bed and it be loud. And I said, I said nothing because it's just loud. It's just, so I don't say anything. But yours are louder than what.
But then you went a little bit further because
what I say, like
so he went a little bit further. He said, which is let me see. I want to express it the way that I kind of wrote it for. So just we're unpacking small marriage annoyances and the wisdom of knowing when to speak up and when to let it go. So that's one I should have probably let go, because then Fuller says to me, Darlene, um, you have an opportunity to make big things out of nothing, and it don't really have to be even a big issue. He said, your phone be up loud. I don't ever say nothing to you about it. I said, he said, the times that my phone loud, you pointed out. He said, why do that when you could just be let some stuff go. You don't have to say everything that's in your mind. Like the other day, he said, I was saying to my mama, we went to Waffle House for breakfast on Sunday. And then I said to my mom, she said, can I get it to go? She was going to take her pecan waffle home and an egg and a sausage. And I said, Mama, now you know you're not going to eat that. And Fuller said, he hit me, y'all, on that leg. He said, Darlene, some stuff you got to let go. You make a big difference.
She's 91 years old. Let her have her grace. If that's what you need, that's what you need. You don't have to address everything. That's what I say. Yeah. You don't have to address everything. Let some things go. You can't control the world. The world don't evolve about your opinion, your thoughts, and your ideas. So just let it go. Some things are not worth it. That's how you keep peace. Mm-hmm. That's how you keep everything at the atmosphere of this home. I like when people come to this home and say, wow, it feels so good in here. They're not talking about the feeling of the temperature. They're talking about the environment. And the environment that we created of love and joy in the house. So the house is peaceful. Even at work. Some people come by our office, she lives in my office, Tawanza, Pastor Ken, they'll come by in our office, just sit. Yeah. Because our office is peaceful, it's calm, it's quiet, and some people just come and just to get away from that area for a moment, just to catch their breath, just to breathe this love and peaceful air.
Yeah, but I was trying to watch the Golden Globes. I was trying to watch the NFL game, and then the Fuller had the volume was up loud too, and then when I brought it up, so you can speak the truth and love, right?
Right.
But you can also speak at the wrong time. And it ain't necessary, right? Because it was a small thing that I think I was just, because it seems like when I sit down on the couch, Fuller just be watching these reels. And I'm like, I'm watching TV. Don't you see me? I'm saying this, baby, for the audience of people that are married. Right?
Please.
Because I know I ain't the only one. Our spouses do annoying things and we want to say something about it right on the spot. Yeah.
Now see, if I want to be annoyed, I can find something to be annoyed about.
What you gonna say?
Like for instance, she said she be watching TV. No, she be on her phone talking, and when she ain't talking, she's scrolling. But I'm watching TV. I ain't scrolling or nothing. She gonna turn. You watching this? So I just give her the remote. So here, she gonna turn TV. I don't care what I'm watching, what I'm doing. And then, especially at night when she get in the bed, she'll turn the channel and watch what she gonna watch. Then after a while, I hear, she sleep 5 minutes.
Look, read what Twan. Oh, you don't. Okay. This is from Twan. She says, I say that to my hubby. I listen in his presence because I don't want to move. It's not a big deal. But so are you saying, Twan, that he has his phone up loud or things like that? And so, but
I was saying something.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really go all the way back up there and see it. But so we were just having this conversation just about the things that, and we didn't call it annoying. Anything that annoyed us.
You could let it be, but you, as a couple, you could let it be and build up and get upset. Yeah. But I just refuse to get out of my character. That's one thing you won't see me. I go into another room. I'd rather get in my car and drive off before I'll let Darlene or Paige or any of the kids see me out of my nature, out of my who I am.
Yeah.
And I would not. I always, this is what I always wanted when I was married before and now as well.
Yeah.
I want to always be the priest of my house. I always want to be the pastor of my house. I always want to be the protector, the provider, the person they can go to and say anything they need to say. So I want to be that open door. I want to have a door, leave a door open that they can always come to me about anything, no matter how crazy it might be, no matter how crazy they've done, they've done something wrong. I always want to leave that door. So how you leave that door is always be peaceful, calm, and kind.
Yeah. And I know that Pastor teaching on convenience made me think about a lot of things, even as you were just talking. But this phone, everyone, and it's true for me too. This phone is a distraction.
Yeah.
And I use it to take notes. I use it for everything, but it becomes a distraction. And so your spouse is trying to talk to you, or you're having a conversation and you're still scrolling, or won't look up, or can't even put the phone down. So I learned yesterday, not that I didn't already know, when Ford gave me that, he was very direct. So if you're married to somebody and they're beating around the bush, or you're beating around the bush, yes, Yvonne Holmes said it best. Learn when to speak up and when not. Practice the vocabulary of silence. But there are times that, when we do speak up, it is the wrong time. Or you don't say anything. Now there's a flip to that. You don't say anything at all about it, and then you build it up.
Yeah.
Then you go in the other room.
Then you explode.
You go in the other room. You start now no longer communicating, because that one thing that the other person did, you never said anything about it. So now you're agitated every time you see that person pick up the phone, get on the phone, whatever it is that's annoying you. I think at some point you do have to say something, but just say it in kindness.
Yeah.
So we had two pieces of this today, which was D. White said she wore her love and kindness shirt on the plane, Delta Airlines, when she was traveling during the holidays. She got so many compliments on it. That's what she was saying up here when you asked me what D. White said. And so, but people love that shirt. And we have
some more.
Thank
God for that.
And we got some more. So we bought all these shirts, you guys. So if you know somebody wants the shirt, and so, so we're just saying, and I'm saying, as I just discovered from being with Fuller, he helps me, drives me back to center to say, darling, some stuff is not that important. Just, check your own self. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Okay, that's what it is. And so
you're looking out your window and see your neighbor. Well, this is a bad example because some people don't do that. You remember when people used to hang clothes outside on the line, and they were saying that those people's clothes were dirty. It wasn't the people's clothes that were dirty. The window was dirty. That you were looking out of.
That's good, baby. That's good. Look, so look, I'm gonna close this out with Sandra. Got a comment. Sandra said, "I don't understand why my husband tries to talk to me while I am on the phone. It's a distraction." Sandra, you better get off your phone. He tried right. She tried to be facetious, talking about, I don't know why he trying to talk to me. I'm on the phone. Yeah, but look, sometimes it happens. I can be in a meeting and Fuller may knock on the door to let me in. I'm like, I'm on a meeting, but it is what it is. And so, you guys, look.
Hey, no one marriage is perfect, but it can be real good if you talk, if you communicate to one another. Really, and Darlene be on the phone a lot, because of her business.
Okay.
Because see, there you go. You was doing like that. No, I'm not gonna say anything bad. I'm just gonna say the truth. If it's bad, it's because it's the truth. And she be on the phone because she works on the phone and stuff. So that doesn't bother me, because I be saying, "Go, baby, get that money, get that money."
Yeah, but it's always not about the money.
But I'm just saying, just jokingly. And mom be laughing at me because that's what she's saying. But, just take time. You can't redo this. Carol Jones sent something this morning about this old lady that was saying, I'm talking about time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to find it and post it on our DM so people might want to say it. And she said she was going to lose her husband. She was going to get better, and that people say she kind and she loved people, and they're going to let them know and they're going to hug them more. But once that tragic passed, you fall right back into, your everyday mode.
Mm-hmm.
And so, but look, it's like my dad used to say one of his favorite scriptures was, "Life is but a vapor, here today and gone tomorrow." I was with my brother, my youngest brother Trey, and I was talking about when he first got out of high school. When he first got out of high school, Jean was pregnant with my oldest, Chico. So she was at my mom's house in Georgia, and my company had transferred me to St. Louis, so I was down there by myself. So between high school and college that summer, Trey came and lived with me. And we were just talking the other day, it seemed like it's been maybe 15 years, 20 years at the most. It was 40 years ago, about 40, for over 45 years ago, 47 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it just seemed like it was like 15, 20 years ago. Time, look how long we've been married.
Yeah, 4 years.
We've been married 4 years already. It don't seem like, should be like 2 or 1 maybe.
Yeah.
But time goes so fast. Value your time. Value the company your loved ones. Enjoy them. Don't try to find out what's wrong. What can I do to make it right? What I can do to make it better.
Yeah, and when our spouses ask us to do something, so like today was a very easy, although I was working, but I was tired too. So Fuller, when he said, "Darlene," he said, "You gonna come back and lay down?" And I said, "Yes," in 10 minutes. Because before he even texted me that, I had said to myself the same thing. I didn't say life is but a vapor, but I just said, I only get this one time. At this time in life, in this moment in time, I will never see it again.
That's right.
And so
that's powerful. Say it again.
So right now, at the moment in time, at this moment, even right now, I only have this time, and I never ever get it back. This time won't come back around ever. So all of what we're experiencing around us, even this conversation right now, it'll never come back. So when you asked me that today, before you even asked me, I said, "Darling, you got to do some things to enjoy life right now, because this moment, it won't ever come back. You won't ever get the chance for your husband to say, come like at that time." I'm not saying that you won't ever say it again, but that time in the dispensation of life will never come back around. This moment.
Live in the moment. Enjoy your moment. Woo. We spend too much time planning on tomorrow and next week. Enjoy the moment. The moment. It's important to enjoy the moment.
And I went and laid back down, y'all.
Yeah.
And I had some.
And enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
Look, baby, I enjoyed it.
Right.
I was like, oh my gosh, baby, it's 5 o'clock. And I needed that.
Yeah.
And so I'm so thankful that we listen to your knower that tells you it's okay.
Your spouse sound a lot like the Holy Ghost.
Yeah. That was powerful, though, baby. I didn't know that was going to come up this time.
This time.
Never comes back. So thank you guys for enjoying Godfidence and coming on with us every week. It's been, babe, now I think we've been doing Godfidence. We've been married, you guys, for 4 years. So we've been doing Godfidence now for 5 years.
Yeah.
And we haven't missed maybe but a handful.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for joining again, Godfidence. And if you know someone that's going through family matters or divorce, whatever Fuller mentioned at the top of the
grief ministry. Yeah, we have grief ministry,
divorce ministry, but also we want to have some guests
drugs
on here. So if you would like to be a guest and you're married, gone through a divorce, whatever it is, relationship wise, we're just not gonna put people together. We're not gonna do no matchmaking.
No.
That's the only part of Godfidence we ain't gonna do. No. And so we done learned our lesson. We don't do that. And so, but anyway, we love you guys. Y'all enjoy the rest of the week. Go Steelers tonight. We're cheering for our girl, for Yvonne Holmes' team. And we want to see the coach win. Let's
go Steelers. Let's go
Cowboys. Sorry, Yvonne Holmes. Love you guys. Y'all take care. Have a great week.
Blessings.